I always love starting my lives alone because nobody's here and I could just talk whatever I want about. Actually, okay, one person's here. Uh, Dylan just got home from work, so it could get a little rowdy in here, but I wanted to do a live because I found it's a good way to connect with people who watch my channel. Wait, I don't have my comments on. What? There they are. And also just to get to know people. So here I am, a Friday live. I just came off of Jay Bea's live, and he had someone new to me, Ricky, on his channel, who has a really cool channel. Hey, Judith, I can always count on you. Well, Ricky's channel is called The Pocket Creator, Judith. And the reason I really enjoyed Jay's live with Ricky on it is because Ricky's channel talks about using the phone as your main recording source. And so I watched a couple of his videos today, and I've already changed some settings in my phone. So look out, my videos might get a little better, a little bit more crisp, I hope. So I was excited about that. What have you been doing, Judith? Let's just talk since it's just me and you right now. So what's going on over there in Canada today? Are you near the fires? Is everything okay with that? Just kind of wait for you to answer that. I've been drinking my water. Look, wait, how do you see? Wait, let them. Oh, it's Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. Okay, here, let's bring Judith over here so everyone can see Judith. Rhonda, this is Judith, my friend. And Judith, this is Rhonda. Okay. So I was asking Rhonda, I was asking Judith what she was doing today. She said she edited a video. You're far from the fires. That's really good. I know whenever we have fires here in LA, people ask me if I'm okay, and I'm not near the foothills, so I'm usually okay. So, okay, I have two of you here, and it's two people I really like. Judith, Rhonda is going to be on my live Monday, and Judith is a counselor and a life coach, and I'm excited to get to know her on my channel. So that's going to be on Monday. But I decided to do this live, like I was saying. Rhonda, I don't know if you were here. I just came off Jay Bea's live, and he was talking with another creator, Ricky, who has a channel called The Pocket Creator. And what I was loving about that channel or that discussion was they were talking about creating videos on our phones. And that's what I do. So I really, really loved this new channel that I was introduced to today. Oh. Okay, so you put your notification on, and Rhonda, you were there. Why did I not see you chiming in? I didn't see you in the comments, or maybe you weren't. But I always love Jay's lives. I try to be committed to Jay's lives because I really appreciate. In fact, look at this microphone. That's because of Jay. The microphone's because of Jay. Okay, so both of you were on there but didn't comment. Yeah, it seemed like a gang who kind of knew each other that was on there. And I knew some of them, but I don't know all of them because I guess there's this school community that Jay was talking about that he wants me to be a part of. And I am all for learning more. I have so much to learn on my channel, even though I've been doing this for 2 years. Oh, yeah. Texas, because you're from Texas, Rhonda. Yeah. Actually, what part of, wait, no, you're not from Texas. Wait, Rhonda, where are you from? Because I didn't think it was Texas for some reason. I thought it was like, I don't know why I thought it was Missouri. Where are you from? Or maybe you were just fishing somewhere like that. Oh, Catherine, I'm not sure if you know Judith and Rhonda. They're both here. But Catherine, I want you to know I ordered your book today. I went on Amazon and I ordered it. I don't have a Kindle, so I bought the hard copy. So, okay. So Rhonda, you are from Texas. I don't know why I thought you were from somewhere else. You did a fishing video and maybe you were somewhere else when you were fishing, but it's hard to keep everything for me in order. You are welcome, Catherine. And also, Catherine, I do think you would love both of these gals. I'll tell you a little bit about them. Judith rides a motorcycle, and she also talks about just her life, and she struggles with chronic fatigue, but she shows us that you could still get out and do stuff like when she rides her motorcycle. She doesn't let it get her down. She's a very positive person, and I love that about her. And then Rhonda is much like you. Rhonda, okay, Missouri. That's why I thought. I didn't think I was going too crazy. Sorry. Okay, Rhonda is she is a counselor. She is a life coach, and she has also written books. So you two kind of have a lot in common. I'm attracted to people like you gals because I'm always looking to evolve and better myself. And my favorite kind of books, to be honest, are self-help books. I've always been drawn to self-help books, and I find them very interesting mostly. And I feel like we can learn from each other and learn from, self-help books. And I love Mel Robbins. I'm a big Mel Robbins fan. So okay, so look at this. Rhonda is subscribed to Catherine's channel, so you already know. There's just a few of us here. Okay, let's see. Judith is a collection of lessons learned in my 35 years of personal growth journey. The book is free on Amazon. Yeah, it's free with the Kindle though, right? The digital copy, Catherine, is free, which gosh darn it, I don't have a Kindle, but I like holding books in my hand anyway. And the cover of your book, I love it. And we have Catherine and we have Kathleen. So Kathleen, hi. I think I missed your live walk today because I was on Jay's live. I'm glad to see you are out walking. A lot of us are trying to get healthy right now. I've been doing my walking shorts every day. Not, okay, how should I say it? It gets me to where I think, I want to get out and walk because it's like an accountability. And so it's getting me out in the morning walking. I still walk in the evenings with Motorcycle Man, and I have the treadmill to walk on if I find it gets too hot. So I'm on the walking game right now. Okay, so Judith is asking, oh, you're already asking her. Judith asked the name of your book, and it is called Flourish. It's a really pretty book too, with a yellow cover and a beautiful flower. So, okay. And Rhonda, you also have books, which I checked your website the other day. I went on your website and it's beautiful. I love your website. I didn't explore it thoroughly, but I saw you have some testimonies and it's just very well put together. And I like you have a blog section where you just talk about life too. So, I'm trying to, there's only a few of you and I'm trying to keep up. I think I'm still buzzing from the live I was just on with Jay and Ricky. I'm just like, but and you too, Catherine. You were there almost the entire time of that live. So, and for you to come to my live, you don't have to stay. Oh, are you kidding? It would have worked on an iPad. Oh shoot. Well, it's okay. I'm getting the physical book, but see, technology, I'm not super good with, but like I said, I love holding an actual book in my hand. So I'm excited to get your book. I really am. I agree. I agree, Catherine. That live was great. And I really appreciate you. I see you on so many lives and I love to watch your wisdom on your channel as well. So, it's so fun networking on here. And I'm noticing a lot of the people that do lives, it is a networking situation, especially when you do it with someone else. Like I'm going to be doing it with Rhonda Monday. And it's a way for us to get to know other people. And like I said, we can learn from everyone has a story to tell. That's what I love to say. Thank you, Tracy. I've written some ebooks that I sell on the webpage. They are workbooks. Ooh, and personal development. I love that, Rhonda. I love that. And look at, I have my buddy Debbie here. You don't have to stay here long, Debbie. I know you're busy over there. I'm so far behind everybody since I got back from Idaho. I didn't take my laptop, so I wasn't able to answer like my, what do you call it? My comments. So I came back to lots of comments, and that's been overwhelming, but I think I'm finally getting caught up on that. Let's see, Catherine. I'm live on Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. NZT. Okay, New Zealand time. Oh gosh, I need to figure out what time that is. Tuesday. I will definitely try to be there. And if you put a notice up on your channel and I can click a reminder, that would be really great. I'm excited about Monday too, Rhonda, since I literally have never spoke to you other than just meeting you very recently on YouTube. So I'm very, very excited about that. I'm getting really brave. Oh, and this is new. We are new to each other. Oki's Eden, hello. I watched you make oatmeal today, pumpkin oatmeal with raisins. And I was thinking it looked really good. And I'm still trying to grow my pumpkins, and they're just like tiny little leaves. Let's see. Here we go. Catherine, the live is scheduled on my channel and lifelong us are living. Okay, perfect. And then here we have, I am live tonight with Dora. You know I love Dora too. I love you both. I hope I can make it because usually Friday nights, I don't know, Friday nights I'm usually hanging out barbecuing in the backyard with my family. But if I can make it, I will. Sometimes I've taken my laptop out there and I've turned it on while Rich is barbecuing. But so all right. This is so much fun. Oh, okay. So, thank you, Judith. She's my researcher. She always researches. So she's telling me it's 10 a.m. Pacific, which is what I am, the previous day, which would be Wednesday. So Wednesday at 10 a.m. next week. I think that's what that means, Judith. I love you. Judith used to be a teacher, and it totally shows. She's very researchy, very like, I don't know. I just really appreciate Judith so much. And I call her an OG. She's one of my OGs. And that means originals. Sometimes people don't know what that means, but how is everybody doing? I'm just going to ask with their health goals. Because I know that Kathleen has been doing walking lives and trying to get out there and walking. And it's Monday. Thank you. I'm telling you, my brain doesn't even work properly. Okay, Monday at 10 a.m. And so my live is Monday, but it's going to be at 1 p.m. So it's very doable. I'll be able to watch your live, Kathleen. I will be able to. Let me write it down. Monday, 10 a.m. I still need writtens. Here we go. Oh, good. You have a question for me. What software are you using for your live? I use StreamYard and I pay for it. And I love it because I can pull questions in like this. And may I ask all of you something? Are you hearing me okay, volume wise and on the mic? So my mic is off to the side. And I was wondering how my audio is. Because normally I don't use a mic. I just use the what is this called? It's a laptop, but it's a Mac. I don't even know what I have. Okay, cool. The volume is good. Good. Thank you, 9 people who are here. There's 9 people. I didn't schedule this. I notice when I schedule a live, I get far more people in attendance or watching or interacting. But when I just do this spur of the moment thing, it's just luck of the draw. Whoever sees me come up. And Do all of you, I don't expect Catherine to have this, and maybe even not Kathleen, but do any of you have Krispy Kreme donuts where you live? Because we just had one open down the street and Man Cub came home with a box of Krispy Kreme. So I'm kind of wanting one of those donuts actually. Um, oh, Molly, my friend Molly Bird. She has a miniature channel. She has these awesome uh she collects doll houses, and the interiors of her doll houses are insanely amazing. I love to see when she gives tours of her doll houses. Oh, you're doing your arm. Well, do your arm exercises. You don't need to watch this, Molly. Don't watch this. This is just me talking to all of you, and I found it's a way to try to get watch hours. I was afraid of lives for 2 whole years. I did not do a live. And then all of a sudden, when I made 1,000 subs, I said, I'm going to do a live. And I did my first live, and I'm lying. It was a couple months shy of 2 years, but close enough. And ever since I did it, I'm like, dang, this isn't so bad at all. So, what are you saying? We do have Krispy Kreme donuts. And I tasted them for the first time years ago in the USA. And oh my gosh, they are the best. They melt in your mouth. And when you get them warm off the conveyor belt thingy, oh, seriously, it's hard to have one. And they're like sugar bombs. They're so sweet. Okay. We have our friend teacher Kelly. Kelly, I think you were saying you start school later this month. Um, our fellow teachers, I love our teachers. I was bragging about teachers on my walk this week when our school started on Thursday, because I love the impact teachers have had on my kids' life, even on my life, even though I didn't like school very much. I really did not. So, Molly, do you have a live later, by the way? Oh, yeah, Krispy Kremes. Oh, at your grocery store. Well, the best kind are the kind that come off hot the belt. I don't know if you mean I have a live later. No, that I don't. I don't know who you're talking to. I'm getting confused with my comments here. On Monday. Awesome. Summer comes and summer goes. I swear. The time as I'm aging goes so fast. I can't even keep up with my days. I cannot. In Canada, we start school at the end of August. I like to say, like I said on my short walk this week, I liked when school started after Labor Day. That made all the sense to me. Let's start after Labor Day. What happened to that? And actually, I'm going to sound really silly, but Canada probably doesn't have Labor Day, right? Just the US. Here's where you know I didn't do well in school. Okay. And you start. Okay, you guys are good. You're with it. You're with it over there. Okay. Gosh, I can't. Saskatoon. Do I say that right, Kathleen? Saskatoon. I think school should start in September. Too hot in August. Although here in California, Southern California, September is notorious for being hot, and it goes all the way into October, when some of you back there in different places are experiencing real true falls. In California, it's still hot. It's still hot in September, and sometimes it's hot up until Halloween. So, all right, you have Labor Day and you spell it super cool too. I love the way Canadians and people from England spell certain things. I love that. Labor Day, yes, same as you guys. First Monday of September. Okay, cool. I don't know. I don't know what goes around sometimes, what goes on other places. So, oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? And you spell it cool too, Catherine. What is Labor Day like all around? That's pretty awesome. I didn't even know. Look at Dawn's here. Oh yeah, it'll be hot. Yep. See, Dawn knows because here we are. We're both the California girls. It's like we long for fall, right, Dawn? It's like it's we're watching everybody else, having their fall leaves and all the colors and the crisp air and dressing kind of, in layers, and we're over here like, come on, fall, where are you? Someone's at my library. Okay. Actually, I think it was Frank. Okay. What is it? Wait. Um, and you all never had snow days. No, we have not. No snow days here. Although one time, I don't know, Dawn, if you remember this or if it happened for you, but we had such like this hail that was almost like snow. So it left like white areas, and my kids had a blast that day, that one day in our life that happened. But it wasn't snow. It was like little ice pellets. Yes, I want real fall. How you doing, Dawn? I saw you have memberships now. I saw that. How's that going for you? Do you have a lot of members joining? Um, in New Zealand, Labor Day is the fourth Monday in October. Okay. And it celebrates the milestone of achieving an 8-hour working day in New Zealand, which was a significant victory for workers' rights. That is so cool to hear. I went to Seattle, Washington, and took like a tour, a bus tour, and they were talking about this museum they had there. And it has this man, and he's like, it's a moving statue. And he's like, he has a hatchet or something. And they said on Labor Day every year, they turn it off and he stands still. Little trivia for you. Okay, everybody's saying hello to everybody. Krispy Kreme in Texas. Let's see. Kathleen, we need snow days. You don't get them because you have snow. You have snow there. I saw when we did we did a Christmas collab together last year, and Kathleen took us for a walk through our neighborhood and showed us all of the Christmas decor, and it was snowing. And I love the sound, by the way, of the crunching snow under people's feet. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Is anyone here scared of AI? Oh, you're bringing in some, ooh. You know what I'm going to tell you about AI? I hate AI voices. If I click on a video that uses an AI voice, I immediately click off. And someone was just saying that not only do they click off, they thumbs it down, because I do know that YouTube is trying to crack down on the AI stuff. I think it has its place. I often ask I think it's called Chat GPT, sometimes how to name my videos. And I like to ask it questions, but it's not 100% right. Exactly, Kathleen. I use Chat GPT too, but one time I asked it to kind of make me I wanted to go into LA and I wanted to see certain landmarks. I had a friend visiting and I asked them to kind of create my day for me. And it had me going to Griffith Observatory first. And when I looked it up, and I think that was starting at 10 a.m., they weren't even open yet. Maybe it was 9. I don't remember. So Chat GPT is not always accurate. If I would have just gone by that, I would have been so ticked to have gone all the way up to Griffith to find they weren't even open yet. So I ended up at Hollywood Forever Cemetery first, and then I went to Griffith. Let's see. I can barely keep up with my regular channel. Oh my gosh. I know, right? Like you're going to have to make special content for your subscribers or your, how do you call it? The special area where they're like paying to subscribe to your content. You're going to have to come up with very like special content for that, which is, yeah, it's hard to keep up. I agree. You're right, Tracy. It's not always right. You need to check it. Yeah, I know. And I'm glad I did check it because it's learning with us, right? Um, we won't know what is real online. Um, I, IT is even running my cake business. People give me images of AI cakes. That's ridiculous. That's where I have a problem with AI when it starts to take the creativity out of some of us who are actually artists and we work really hard. Like, for instance, I'm just going to say, I used to take photographs a lot. I was into my DSLR camera. Prior to that, it was a film camera. And on my DSLR camera, I used to make what's called stop motion videos. I just shared it with my friend Noelle today because no one cared, but I was proud of it because the way you used to make stop motion videos is it was a series of photographs, right? You had to take several actual photographs and then edit them all together to create a stop motion. And now if you want to stop motion, there's just like an app for it. So sometimes I get frustrated that some of the old school stuff is being taken away from us. Um, I have a problem with that, to be honest. And I like channels personally that I know are real people that share their real life stories. Those are the channels I'm especially attracted to. And recently, though, I have been attracted to the channels that grow our channels, but not the big time ones. I like the ones that are relatively small. They seem like they're personal. They get to know their audience. And I'm sure the big ones started out like that too, and then they got big. But those are the kind of channels that I like to watch. And I'm a vlogger, so I like to watch vlogs. And I know I'm not for everyone because some of you, and I don't know if you're still here, Rhonda and Catherine, but you have sort of like motivational and like growing your person type of a channel, which I also very much so appreciate. So people like you guys maybe don't like to watch my content as much because my content, and recently it's been a lot of nostalgia because I found all those old videos that my dad transferred to the little drive thing. And I don't even know if it's my menopause brain or why I can never think of words, but flash drive. He spent $1,500 and transferred all of our home videos. And I've been having so much fun going through them. Thumb drive. Okay. Flash drive, thumb drive. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting off topic, but Kathleen uses AI to help schedule for YouTube and my words that you struggle with. Okay, perfect. It does it it I know I know you struggle with words, Kathleen, too, because not only do you have I'm going to call it curse of being our age and menopause, but also you struggle through your chronic fatigue. And some of you put up a video not too long ago, kind of sharing what your typical day is, struggling with your chronic fatigue. And oh gosh, I can't even begin to imagine, Judith, Kathleen, what a struggle that would be. You have to really make time for yourself and rest and not get overstimulated, I'm sure. So here, Catherine is nearly 61 and words are hard at times. I know, right? It's so true. Oh, this is my friend Danielle. She's an amazing artist. Oh, hello. Amy's going to watch her stuff, but I wanted to say hi. Okay, Danielle came over Saturday with her family. If you guys don't know, one of my favorite videos I ever made was with Danielle and her special needs daughter, Amy Rose. I got to catch a glimpse of what it was like a day in Mommy Seastar's life with her daughter, Amy Rose. It was beautiful. It was amazing. And I have a full-on respect for you, Danielle, as Amy Rose's mom. You are the perfect mom for her. I'm sure of it. I know it. I saw it with my own two eyes. I saw it here Saturday with my own two eyes. Okay, here we have Dawn. I have to go pick up my grandkids. See you later. I will finish watching later. Don't worry about it, Dawn. Love seeing our community here and over at Jay's earlier. Everyone is supportive. Enjoy your time with your grands, because that's where it's at. Catherine, menopause is well and truly over. Well, yeah, that is so awesome for you. So awesome for you. Oh, Catherine saying hi to Danielle. I'm going to have to run. Okay, see you later. Don't even feel like you guys need to stick around. I'm just over here trying to get my hours in. But also liking talking to you. Like, don't think it's all about the hours, but I mean, it helps. But I'm enjoying talking to you. Okay, you're saying goodbye. Yes, that was an amazing day. You ever want to do it again? Let's go. Yes, I hope. You know what I'm going to do? In one of my videos next week, I will, at the end of my videos, I always kind of link some videos. I will link that video if anyone's interested to see what it was like for me to spend a day with you. I think that that would be fun. It has been one of my favorite videos I've ever made. And it was well over a year ago that I made that video. So reminder, everybody, drink your water. Drink your water. Okay. I love that you're doing a random live, Tracy. I've been thinking about doing that. You've inspired me. That's awesome. Yeah, they don't go over as well though, Catherine. They don't. Ever, like I was explaining earlier, every time I schedule it, I get a nice group of people, like at least over, like I was saying for Jay, at least over a baker's dozen, at least over 12 when I let everyone know it's coming. But these impromptu ones that I do, it's luck of the draw. It's whoever's on the computer. And by the way, Catherine, I don't expect you to stay here after you spent an hour and a half on Jay's live today, and you have content to create and you have probably content to watch. And we're all trying to be so supportive of one another. And you're one of the biggest supporters on people's lives, Catherine. So I just appreciate that you popped over here, but don't feel like you have to stay. I can talk to myself easily because how should I say this? I have an original set of parents and they had me and then they got divorced and then I was like by myself. And then I got a brother when my mom married my dad. I call him my dad because he adopted me. And he's 6 years older than me, but he wasn't around a lot because he lived with his mom mostly. And then 11 and a half years later, I got my little sister, Mandy. And so it's basically like I'm an only child, which means I spent a lot of time in my closet by myself. And when I say in my closet, I definitely mean that. I would go inside my closet with a little flashlight, and I would draw. And I would just feel very comfortable in my little closet by myself. And so what I'm saying is I have no problem talking to myself if people aren't going to be here for the live. But Catherine's saying, I'm not feeling so well today, Tracy. I'm in bed drinking tea. Oh, shoot. So you're good. I had a cold and it's starting to come back. That is a bummer. So you're drinking hot tea is what I'm guessing. And I'm so glad to hear it. And of course you're taking care of yourself because you know how important that is. Look, see, Judith has a big, big heart and she's sorry to hear you're sick too, Catherine. We just got a massage chair on Monday. It was delivered. And yes, I got a massage chair. I was walking through Sam's Club and they had a promotion going on and I fell into the promotion because here I am, 55. And I'm like, I think I want a massage chair. I deserve it. And every night I have been sitting in that darn massage chair for 2 hours. And you know what I do? I put on my headphones because I love music. I'm a big music lover, and I listen to music through my headphones, and I sit in the massage chair, and it's like heaven on earth. And I wish everyone could have one. They had a promotion going on to where it made it affordable. So I have Debbie here from steamy Houston. Is it hot and humid over there? Oh my word. Yes, Judith, you would love the massage chair. You would love it. Um, Saying hello to each other. Good, you're resting. Yes, that massage chair. Oh my gosh, I can't say it is a monstrosity though. It is an eyesore. It is the ugliest thing in the world, honestly. But you know what? I don't care because I love it. I love that massage chair. It is it's bringing me joy. It's relaxing me. It's supposed to be good for your circulation, stress levels, all the good stuff. My eyes itching. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you know the chairs I'm talking about, Catherine. You definitely know. They're the good stuff. Debbie, yes, just a bit of rain. Rain? And now the humidity. Yeah, the rain, those summer storms, which I actually love. I love a good thunderstorm. And here in California, do we get them? Not in the summer like you all do back in the Texas or other parts of the like Arkansas where my parents have a home. They get those thunderstorms, and oh my gosh, I'm like a little kid when they happen. I run to the window or I stand on the porch and I just watch it pour rain, and I love the cracks of thunder and the lightning, and oh, it's the good stuff. It's the good stuff. The chair is amazing. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Kelly, but the chair is amazing. And we're not fighting over it, me and Motorcycle Man, but what happens is he gets home from work. He used to sit on his recliner, which was my grandpa's recliner. I had to have my grandpa's recliner. And he puts on his sunglasses and he lays back in the recliner and he just kind of decompresses for at least 20, 30 minutes. Well, now guess what? He gets home from work and he gets in the massage chair and he puts on his sunglasses and he really decompresses. So, and then at night we take turns. Like he gets in the chair for a little while, and then when he's done, I get in the chair. So I had a friend over recently and they were saying we need about 5 of those chairs, but that's never going to happen because they're not cheap. Ignore the spelling mess ups. Oh, I didn't even notice the spelling, Debbie. Are you kidding me? I didn't even notice the spelling things, you know? Don't even worry about that. But now you're saying something else. Debbie, I tried one of those massage chairs at an exhibit at the Houston Rodeo. I had to have them pull the plug. My swelling legs couldn't. Oh, it is major pressure, Debbie. It's like a help me with my words. A blood pressure cuff. That's what it's like. It is like a blood pressure cuff. Maybe not that. I mean, I'm getting a little overexcited and over whatever. But it is a very firm squeeze. Definitely. Rich was saying he wanted to see if he could dial that down a little bit, that squeeze. But you have those leg pumps that help with your swelling. I'm so glad that you have those, Debbie. It's probably a lifesaver for you, honestly. Yeah, it does. It does feel like a blood pressure cuff for sure. It's something you're like, whoa, is it going to stop? Is it going to stop? Especially the feet. Now, there is settings on it though, and you can dial it down. And I kind of like the tight squeeze, honestly. It just makes me feel, I don't know. I think it's good. And it says I like to think it's squeezing the toxins out of my body. That's what I like to think. Okay, Oki's back. Let me ask you something. You've been cooking a lot with pumpkin. Excuse me. I'm notorious for burping during my videos and also my lives. because you have a bunch of pumpkins. So are you making any other pumpkin things in the future? Because see, I watched you make it savory, and then I watched the oatmeal. I haven't watched all of the pumpkin things because you're a new channel for me. But I do like the cooking. It's very inspiring. I always cook the same old stuff, everybody that is here. I cook the same old stuff. Oh yeah, Judith, I will show you the chair in a future video, because usually when I'm in the chair filming, you can't see what the chair looks like. So I definitely want to show you what the chair looks like. It looks like it's from the future. And I feel like Mork and Mindy when I sit in it. Remember Mork and Mindy when he came in an egg? What the heck? Is this my sister? Kelly Lane? It is. What the heck? Kelly! Kelly! This is my sister. Oh my word. I didn't even know you knew I had a channel, Kelly. This is so crazy. What on earth? Because I'm not on Facebook anymore and I'm not on Instagram. Kelly, this is amazing. Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay, so Oki says he's made bisque, oatmeal, roasted, the cheesecake sounds good, pumpkin pie, always love that, and pumpkin pancakes coming soon. Getting ready for the fall for sure. You know, when the fall comes, which I was saying here in California, we don't get it right away, but it's all about pumpkin, right? It's all about, where was I looking? It's all about pumpkin. I'm trying to look in there so it looks like I'm talking to you. All right. Me and Mom watch all the time. What the heck? Kelly, I did not even know. I did not know. We are going to have to catch up, Kelly, like via text. You guys probably think it's crazy. I haven't talked to my sister, but Kelly lives up north in Visalia. You're still in Visalia, right? And we have oh gosh, this is so crazy. So here we go. Debbie, my friend Debbie is saying, hi, Kelly. Nice to meet you. And I didn't even finish my divorce story that I was talking about earlier, that I also have up north, Brandon and Kelly, another set of siblings. So, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now people are getting hungry talking about the pumpkin. Yeah. And where my sister lives, by the way, Kelly up there, they do get their fall a little quicker than we do down here. You know, we're both in California. I don't know where, you guys are all from different places. Oh, Simply Debbie Sue. Hello. Debbie Sue. We're new to each other. A beautiful writer and storyteller. And gosh, I really love this. This community is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. With the support we give one another, we find each other and we do the best we can. We're all creators. We like to try and support each other as best we can, but it's also really challenging as we are doing our own channels. So I know that we all are knowing that we do the best that we can, but hello, Debbie Sue. I'm so happy you're here. Oh boy. I'm getting all dizzy. Whew. Speaking of that, I did not eat lunch and I was wanting a Krispy Kreme donut. Okay. Because there's a box sitting over there of Krispy Kreme donuts and I really want one. But I didn't eat lunch. I had an egg and a piece of toast for breakfast. And of course, like 3 cups of coffee. And I've been drinking my water in this ginormous cup. And Kelly, I don't know if you're still there, sis, but I know you've gotten into some wonderful shape. I've heard you're doing great with your health journey. And I've been walking. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get back into my health journey. So what else is going on? Oh, everyone's just saying hello to each other and being so kind. I love it. Does anyone have any questions? We have 9 of us here. How long have I been talking? 44 minutes. Oh, good. Molly's doing her arm exercises because we do know as we age, it's important to lift weights and get our muscles going. I need to work on that actually. I do my yoga. I'm into my yoga and I'm into my walking. I'm like, okay, I'm a chill exerciser. It's like on that treadmill I got. I'm not even kidding you. My favorite part is the massage after I walk, which is the bumps on the feet. I look forward to that part because I don't like to work out, to be honest. I like to do yoga because it's really chill and meditative. And I like to go on walks outside more than the treadmill, but I like the treadmill because sometimes it's too hot or it might rain. But I like to be out in nature. And I use that loosely because I live in a suburban area and it's really not naturey and beautiful, but I try to bloom where I'm planted. And often I walk around the school and I get angry because, first of all, they planted jacaranda trees all around the school and some pine trees. And then, literally 6 months later, because they didn't take care of them, had to pull them all out. I don't want to cuss, but I got really angry because if you're going to plant trees, why aren't you going to take care of them? And it was going to be an improvement to what I look at, what I see. They have had this. I need my brother Brandon actually to landscape it. That's what he does. He maintains yards and he's very particular. But it's ugly when I walk around the school and people don't pick up their dog's poop and they leave trash. So sometimes I take a trash bag with me and pick up trash. And it makes me angry. I get angry. Okay. I know. Maybe people don't think I get angry, but I do. There's certain things I get angry about. And litter is one. I don't like it when people litter. I don't like it when people don't pick up after their dog's mess. And I don't like it when people don't put their carts back in the cart thing. I feel like what is my heart rate right now? Okay, yeah, it's 105 because I'm getting worked up about this. I know I need to calm down. It's nothing to get worked up about, but is it that hard to do those things? Is it that hard? I know none of you do. I know none of you do because you're good people. I know that. So Kelly is probably going to try to answer my question here. I had to get on medication because my body doesn't know how to process sugars. Oh, that's horrible. And all the good stuff. Exactly. It's helped me out so much. I had to take a DNA test to figure it out. Wow. And we're related. What if what if what if I have that problem? Wow. That is something else. So the medication must be helping, is what I'm guessing, which is great. I was hearing Molly, our neighbor, cut down her beautiful tree because she did not like it. And she has her dog. What? Okay. Bad neighbor. Terrible bad neighbor. I'm so thankful for my neighbors. They're so good. I love my neighbors. Wow. Okay. Kelly's saying I might. So I've been having trouble losing weight. I thought it was menopause for one, but and I have gained weight. I'm almost 200 pounds and I'm 5'4", but I'm strong. I'm strong. I like to say I'm strong. I feel like I'm strong, kind of. I mean, I do yoga and I love that, but I'm struggling to lose weight. Honestly, I shared a picture of my meal the other night. Rich made he made fish and steamed vegetables because he did it on the barbecue. I do cook too, okay? But he made the fish and he made, why can't I not think of the name? It was not salmon. It was it looks like salmon, but it was not salmon. And I can't think of the name of it, but I had never eaten it before. And anyway, I use a salad plate. I don't even use a big plate. I use a salad plate and I put my little piece of fish on there with my steamed vegetables. I shared the image with my friend and they're like, "Is that all you ate for dinner?" And I said, "Yeah, that's what I ate for dinner." And then we go for a walk after dinner to top it off. And here I am, 200 pounds, not losing weight. So I don't know what's going on with that. That's what it was, Debbie. It was rainbow trout. That's what I ate. It looks like salmon. It did not taste like salmon, but it looked like salmon. And I'm not sure if I liked it, to be honest, but I ate it because I'll eat whatever you put in front of me, honestly. So Molly's saying, since you eat healthy, then maybe that is the weight you're, oh gosh, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I'm not supposed to be 200 pounds. I think when I checked last time, I was down to 195. I'm not very tall. My sister Kelly is tall, by the way. She got the tall gene. I did not. And so did my sister Mandy. They're both tall. I'm the shorty in the group. So, oh, Sai got you into it. He is your chef. He is your chef and your coffee maker extraordinaire. So he might make it different. Rich made it on the barbecue and he just put lemon and butter and some seasoning. And it wasn't bad. It just wasn't, maybe I was anticipating it to taste like salmon and it didn't. So Molly, you're always trying to get me on HRT, aren't you? I know. You're always trying to get me on HRT. And I'm always like, no, I don't want to go on it. Yeah, I know. I'm going to talk to Kelly. Kelly, I'm going to talk to you. And maybe it's time we get in touch. We all lead our busy lives. And I know that Kelly is a very busy woman and she's busy with lots of children. And, but last I heard you were doing pretty well. And I like to hear that. So, and you get to see what I'm doing because I guess you're watching my channel, which is awesome, really. And I hope I'm not too cornball for you. Oh, okay. Bonjour. This is Valerie. You're taking a trash bag with me. Yeah, right? You have the same problem in France? That surprises me. That actually really surprises me. And you're up late. I watched the red balloon today. I loved it. And I had seen it before. Valerie is sharing her walks with me in France because apparently I've inspired her to walk. And today she sent me a short film about a boy who has a red balloon. I think it was filmed in about 1953-ish. And it is a beautiful short film. And she knew I would like it, and I did. So I did watch that. I will not. Don't worry. I'm not going on Ozempic because I don't like shots, first of all. And yeah, that just would never happen. Honestly, Tracy, you look great. You do not look heavy. Thank you, Molly. Maybe I carry my weight well. I don't know. But I do carry my weight more on my lower part. I got some good hips. I got a big butt and some big legs. And I that's why I say I'm pretty solid. I'm pretty solid down below and I'm more petite. So I think they call it a pear shape. That's what I have, a pear shape. But I have some pretty substantial legs that carry a lot of my weight. And I've always been more petite up top. But we all have such different shapes, don't we? We can be the same weight, but look totally different. I have noticed that with people. Or sometimes someone will tell me, maybe someone like me, they'll say they weigh a certain amount and I look at them and I was like, what? Where? Like, I don't see it all. So Molly's saying, my grandma was a pear and lived healthy until 102. So there's that. Okay. Yeah, because the weight that is supposed to be, I don't want to say scary, but the weight that is concerning is when you gain your weight in your belly and your upper section, because that puts that heart at greater risk because it's working harder. I think. I'm not a medical person, but I do know that they say sometimes that, there I go burping again, that the belly fat is concerning for your health. And they want you to be aware of the belly fat. And believe me, I do have belly fat because I have the menopause belly, the little pooch here. I have that. But I don't mind it. I really don't. I do inspire you. Keep at the walking. Like you say, slow and steady. That is so true. Slow and steady wins the race. And that's true for my YouTube channel. And that is true for my health journey. I never want to give up when I say at the end of every video that I make, peace, love, because of course I want peace and I want love for everybody. But I also say to keep going, because when you give up, you never make it to where you're trying to get to. And so I have been on my YouTube journey, if you will, for just over 2 years. I'm still not monetized, but I haven't given up. And I know I don't have a niche, which makes it more challenging, but I don't care. I don't care. I do what I love, and I have a legacy, and I want to leave my legacy for my children. It's important to me, and that's part of my YouTube channel, is the legacy portion of it. I don't, how do I say it without offending? Some of the thumbnails that they suggest that bring in viewers, it's not me. So I don't want to do that. So I just do me, basically. I did revamp my channel. Some of you know on here, I did revamp it. I made a different banner and a different profile picture, but mostly because my old one was me in a beanie with sunglasses from like a decade ago. And so I thought, if I'm going to make a new thumbnail, let's make it who I am now. And of course, the pink has washed out of my hair mostly, but let's make it to who I am now, who I represent now in my age, and show my face. And I love glasses, so I'm always wearing glasses. But Molly is saying some stuff. Tummy weight is bad. Hip weight good. All right, I'm on a good path then with my big old hips. Okay. But I love your scones, Molly. I love your scones. They're the best scones I've ever had in my entire life. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that. They were so moist, buttery, and the perfect amount of sweetness. And you know I love food. I would had quit here if it was not for telling me, oh, really, Molly? Don't quit. I love your channel. I love your miniatures. You've kind of done a little bit of this, that, and the other, and you've landed on your miniatures because you know that's what people love. They're loving your miniatures. And now you're baking cakes again. I've seen some of your cakes recently. They're beautiful. You're an artist in many ways. And I can't wait to see you create your sculpture that you are taking the class from our other friend in England. And the name is escaping me. My living British barista. Oh yeah, he would love the scones. They are such good scones. Debbie Sue, same for me. I'm going on my own thing. That's what we need to do. And Debbie Sue, you're a writer, you're a creative, and you're also leaving a legacy for your family. And that is honestly, that is what's most important. And Debbie with Kentucky, she probably left a long time ago, but Debbie is doing the same thing. She's leaving a legacy and she's connecting with her viewers in such a big way. She has far surpassed me. And I don't want to compare myself to other creators. That's a big mistake. Just today, when I was watching that live, it was said on that live, we need to compare ourselves to ourselves, not other people. So our growth is within ourselves. We want to see our own selves grow and our own selves get better. We don't need to compare ourselves to other people. But here I just said that about Debbie's channel, but it's hugely successful. She's resonating with people by being herself and sharing her story. She will be the first to tell you. She doesn't know how to make thumbnails. She uses an iPad and doesn't do fancy edits. It's not about that. It's about, I think, connecting with people in a lot of ways. So I don't know. I don't know about the I just it's just my personal thing about those thumbnails and stuff. I just want to do me. That's what I want to do. And I've always walked to the beat of my own drum since I've been a young person. And it's not going to change. It just means I'm going to be slower at doing things, though. That's for sure. I'm still, oh, thank you. And you keep resting and drinking your tea. Just keep doing that. And thank you for helping me with my watch hours. How long? Okay, I should wrap this up. It's been an hour. And there's been an average of about 6 to 9 of you on here. So that would be like 6 to 9 hours I just gave myself. And Victoria Coleman, that's it. She's the one that offers the sculpture classes that I took. And I made my little Eleanor girl that I gave to my mom with the wire glasses, with the pink hair. I want to make a cat, though. I still want to make a cat with real whiskers because I collect my cat's whiskers in a little jar. Today I found a beetle on my walk, one of those shiny green beetles, and I brought it home and put it with my butterfly wings because those are the things I like to do. Yeah, okay, so Debbie's seeing that there's some boomers on here. That's right. I connect with boomers. It's just the way I love the boomers. I'm an old soul. What can I say? Hi, Jen. May I ask you, Jen? I know you know a lot of people on here. How are you healing after your surgery? Would you be able to let us know? I would love to know. Oh, yeah. See, everyone's saying hi to Jennifer because we love you, Jen. We love you, Jen. So, and then she's saying hi back. Hi, everyone. Sounds like I've popped in on a good conversation. Well, it's been about an hour. And if all of you are still willing to hang out, I'm going to hang out for a little longer because, like I said, it's hours and minutes towards my goal. I think let me look right now. I'm just curious where I'm at on the goal, the YouTube goal. I also still want a donut, by the way. Where's my YouTube app? Let me see. I'm going to see how many hours I have so far. So I'm at 3,635 hours. Now that is amazing because no joke, last week I was at 3,400. So I've gained a couple hundred. That is crazy. I hadn't looked in a while. I'm getting closer by the day, getting closer. I don't like to look at the analytics, by the way. So I try to stay off of there. And the funny thing is I have made $26.28, not because I'm monetized. I'm not, but because some beautiful people out there have hit that button that's on my channel that gives money. I don't know. It's so sweet. So we got some boomers in the house. Boomers in the house. Ah, look at this. Okay, Roz, that's what I've been calling you. Hello, you have been so supportive to my channel and I really appreciate you. I talked to you down there, but you're up here. And you make paper mache. I was just talking about Eleanor, my paper mache sculpture I made, and I want to make more. And I want to watch your channel to see your methods because I was struggling with the mixture I had. It was drying out and getting hard quicker than I wanted it to. So, yeah, you're at the end of my life, but I'm going to talk a little bit longer. Oh, okay. Yeah, because they are very similar, Roz and Victoria. They make sculptures and it's pretty awesome. It's very I really enjoyed making that sculpture I made, minus a little bit of frustration with how quickly the mixture was drying. But I really would love to spend some time making the cat head with those whiskers. I think it would be brilliant. It would be brilliant. And I don't know if I want to make Nyla. We have 4 cats. Nyla is black and white, and she's got like a little mustache, and I think that that's kind of cute. So it'd be kind of fun to make a Nyla kitty, but I don't know. Oh yeah, and you're gonna make Pip because Pip is famous. Pip is Molly's cat who is in almost all of her videos because he's not camera shy. He just always wants to know what's going on. He's very curious like a cat. And so Pip is famous. He also she commissioned Victoria to make a painting of Pip. You've got to see that. You got to go to Molly's channel and see when she got her painting from Victoria Coleman of Pip, her cat, who's dressed in clothes and everything. And he's got his acorn bowl because he loves acorns. Thank you, Jen. I think your channel is also amazing. And have you answered me? T, it's exciting here today in our little city. Is T here? Did I miss T somewhere? Or am I getting confused? I don't see T. But yeah, I think most of you know Jen from Alaska. And Jen takes us on these beautiful, beautiful places in her city. Recently, I just watched one where she took us to an antique store after we watched her son get his epic tattoo that's going on his back. Her daughter's getting married, just like our RJ. We have things in common. Our kids are very similarly aged, and we have things in common. I love to see the little bits and pieces of Alaska that she shows us. It's so beautiful there. And you probably get to see the Northern Lights. There's T. There's T. Hi, T. I just watched your video today too of what was it? It's some kind of a foot trail. I can't remember the name of it, but it's these beautiful, you showed us your banana slugs, which I love. I have 2 banana slugs in my kitchen that they're fake. I'm going to have to show you guys on one of my videos. I would love to see them in real life person though. And I love all the ferns that are on your walks that you get to see in the beautiful green trees. And there's always water nearby. Like I was just earlier kind of complaining about my ugly walk, but I'm also have to embrace where I live. So, okay. Oh, see, I like to see. Okay. Oh my God. Hello. You're here too. I want to say Evie, but I think you pronounce it Evie when you say your name. I always say Evie, but it's Evie, I believe. So, it's like when I read a book, I never know how to pronounce the names in the book. So I just say what I think it is, and it's usually not accurate. But there it is. It was like Burfoot Park. Because I want to say barefoot T. So it's like I have a accent, Burfoot Park. And he brought home all these cool rocks that he and Karen put in the yard. And T is one of my OGs, just like Judith. Oh, Evelyn. What a beautiful name. I love your name. Wow. Wow. I love that. And I love that you guys are here. See, I can't go yet. As long as you're going to stay here with me a bit, I'm not going to go. It's 3:40. Motorcycle Man gets off at 4:30. Not that I'm going to be on that long. I'm definitely not going to be on that long, but it's just fun hanging out with you all. I mean, you guys are that's what these lives are all about, getting to know people. And speaking of that, T, if you're still here, have you had a live? Because I think you would be really good at lives. And I would for sure jump on. I really like this StreamYard because I like pulling in the comments here. That way people can see it's not like I'm just talking to the air. They can see that who I'm talking to, and I like that. And I need to ask somebody, if any of you know, if you use this StreamYard, when people have the comments going, where would it be? Over here, coming down off to the side, and you can kind of see them rolling live as they go. I don't know how to set that up. I need to ask somebody. Jen, I got hold of one once when I visited California. You got hold of a banana slug? That's what I'm guessing. Never had one. Not sure. T. You can definitely talk long enough. You could talk long enough. I'm pretty sure. You do so awesome in your videos, and you also have no problem talking to people out and about, when you're out and about, or like when you volunteer for things, like when you took the pictures for that during Christmas, I believe it was, or was it with dogs? No, it wasn't Christmas. It was with dogs. It was the shelter, and you interview people and you talk to people, and I feel like you'd be good at a live. I really do. What's Karen saying? Karen says, I talk. I know, I love you and Karen's dynamic. I love you two together. I love Karen's dry sense of humor, is what I love. She is a riot. I love Karen's sense of humor. Okay, see you later, Debbie. Thank you so much for popping in. You're going to make stuffed peppers. That sounds so good. And I hear Sai moving around in the kitchen. Oh, the smell of food cooking sounds good to me. I know, he'd be great at lives. And so would you, Jen. I'm waiting for you to do a live. You have so many people that love and endure you. Is that the right? Endure. Oh my gosh. You know what I'm trying to say? Endure you. Yeah. You have so many people that love and endure you. For some reason, that word's sounding weird right now, that you should do a live. I think you would be you do good at a live. These lives remind me of you had good webinars. You're still here, Rhonda. And you know, some people listen to these lives and they move around and they do their stuff in the kitchen and or fold laundry or whatever. Some people listen to these lives when they drive. You don't have to sit here and engage necessarily. A lot of people just listen while they're doing other things, which is really nice. 5:40 here, making, oh gosh, you guys are talking about food. Oh my gosh, you guys know I love food. Yeah, whoa, you know, I don't know. I haven't had lunch yet. Okay, I might have to leave just to eat and have a donut. Yeah, because what I'm realizing is I'm over here in California, like I'm the last of the Mohicans, let's say. That's a movie. Right? And I'm the last of the people in the world, let's just say, besides Hawaii, because Hawaii is behind me even. But you know, you have people in New Zealand and Australia, and they're like a day ahead of me. And then you have people in France who are like 8 hours ahead of me. And all the different time zones here in the US are all ahead of me, except for Hawaii. Thank goodness for Hawaii. I'm always behind. So, Catherine loves food. You need some warm soup, Catherine. You need some warm soup for that throat. 6:45 here, and I had all I had for supper was a grilled cheese. I love grilled cheese. But I have some peanut butter cookie. Oh gosh, yes, Debbie. Oh my word, that sounds so good. You have to have a donut for me. You know what? My motorcycle man is grilling steaks. Oh, and potatoes. Do you know, Rhonda, steak and potatoes is my absolute all-time favorite meal. If I was on my deathbed, I would want, or let's just not say, let's say if I was like in prison and it was my day to die kind of a thing, I would want a steak with potatoes, a Coca-Cola for sure, a glass of red wine, dark chocolate, piece of chocolate cake. That's all I can think of right now. But I'm a steak and potatoes kind of gal. That's me. I'm going to go get a donut. You just keep each other company. Hold on. Here's my donut. I'm going to eat it. Oh, yeah. See, Catherine, it's already Saturday. You're already living in the future. Oh, hold on a minute. My plans are big. I can't eat this in front of you. That's not going to work. My plans for the weekend, they're going to be emotional. My grandma, who is 90, finally sold her house, and that is not easy. She's having to get rid of all of her possessions and her house. This could be a whole nother YouTube talk. She's invited us to come on Sunday and take pieces of furniture that we want. And I am taking some. My great uncle Cole served in the military, and he served in Japan. And so there's a lot of pieces that are from Japan that she inherited from my great uncle Cole. And I really love the Japanese influence. So there's this teak hand-carved piece of furniture that I'm going to be able to inherit. And it's actually a bar. So you'd put like alcohol in there. It's like a wet bar, but it's hand-carved teak. And she has a beautiful lamp on top of it. Those are the only two things I want. And then also, I don't have a coffee table. So I'm taking the hand-carved Japanese coffee table. So it's going to be emotional, though, for me. Okay, you guys are talking amongst yourselves like I told you to. Good, you're listening. But that's going to be emotional for me. And also one of my good dear friends, her son is going off to the Navy. And so she's having a sending away party for him on Saturday. And I hate parties. I hate them. Like with all of my heart and being, I hate parties. But I love my friend and I love her son. And I love my friend's mom. So she's going to be there. And of course, like I tell you, I connect with old souls, like young old souls and real old souls. And so I'm going to sit with Mama Coco probably and just talk with her and her brothers and her sister-in-law. You know, the old folks. Sorry to call you old, but you're like my parents' age. I'm going to sit with the old folks because that's where I'm comfortable. So yeah, I mean, sure, some of you probably have things to do. Oh, look at this. Wait, nope. I've clicked on the wrong one. I will be the guinea pig, Jennifer. So yes, T, you do a live, then Jen does a live. I will be there. You have to let me know when they're going to happen though, so I can be there. Yeah, Catherine, it's going to be emotional. I already, when she put her house up and it took a year to sell, I went through in my typical way, because I have to document everything. I went through with my camera, my video camera, and I filmed every room in the house so that I will remember it and I can go back and look at it, because change is hard for me. And thinking about people I love not being here anymore is, anyway, I'm getting emotional already. It's hard for me to think about. I know that that's why it's important to love the people that we love, you know, just love. That's what I always say, is spending time with people is the most important thing. And again, coming back to my channel, it's a legacy for me, my channel. And thank you. What are you saying? Come on to Washington, Tracy. We will crack a bottle of wine and so great. That'd be so great. Tea, that'd be so great. I would love that. That's what I'm talking about. It's about spending it with people you actually like too. That's a key. I want to mention that because there are people in our lives that suck all the living life out of us. And sadly, sometimes it's actual family members. And we have the choice to spend time with who we want to spend time with. And I choose to spend time with people that that fill me, that they're not suckers. That's why they're not life suckers. They're life givers. That's who I like to spend my time with. And also having an equality to it. You know, there's some people you just give and you give and you give and they take and they take. And then there's the people that you feel like, oh, this is feeling very equal and it feels right. And as I'm getting older, it's taken me forever. I'm a lifelong people pleaser. I'm realizing that I can choose who I spend my time with. And of course, luckily, I love my little snow globe here of my 3 children and my guy and my mom and dad and my in-laws. Like it's good. It's good. But I like to play cards on a Friday night. Like, who knows? Man Cub's girlfriend might show up tonight. We'll play cards at the table. I love that. I love that. I'm trying to catch up here. I already did that. See, very bad at this. Of course, Debbie. I could already tell. I don't know you very well, but I could tell that would be something you would do too. It's important. It's like, I want to be able to go back and revisit. I've been trying to get my grandma to do an interview with me, but she doesn't like the way she looks. But my other grandma, my grandma Joy, I have an interview with her. Oh, what's that weird thing? And you know what? I'm going to put it up. I don't know my grandma Joy all that well because I wasn't raised with her. That's Kelly had the pleasure. My sister Kelly had the pleasure of spending time with my grandma Joy more than I did. Since I didn't know her very well, I went to visit her when she turned 90. In fact, she's like 95 now. And I asked her a lot of questions and she was willing to answer them. But my other grandma, she's a little bit more camera shy. She thinks she looks old. She's 90. Of course she looks old. You know, it's like the other day I was telling Rich I have wrinkles and he's like, Tracy, if you didn't have wrinkles, I'd be concerned. So, you know, it is what it is. Yes, I like to spend time with people like that too. And those who reciprocate and keep in touch without me having to prompt them. Exactly. It's exactly. And on that note too, there's friendships you have that you can go months without speaking to. And then when you connect, it's as if you never left each other. I also like those kind of friendships. So thank you, Rhonda. I'm glad you like it. Because whenever I share it, I'm like, this is probably so boring to most everybody. But thank you for saying that. Oh, yes. Family can be very complicated. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes family is the hardest, honestly. It's important to be around this. Okay. You know what? It has been 1 hour, 22 minutes. I think I'm going to wrap this up because, but then M shows up. What the heck? You're showing up and it's been 1 hour, 22 minutes. And I'm thinking about stopping because I tried to eat this donut while I was talking and it wasn't going well. I don't think you should eat and do a live at the same time. So I'm just like wanting to eat this donut so bad. So maybe just one more bite. Okay. Just one more bite. Okay. What? Oh yeah. I love you, Em. You know I do. I love your family too. You're using terminology that sounds pretty modern, T. You got to bounce. I like it. I like it. I loved that you were here, T. Thank you for stopping by. And one day I will get to Washington and have that glass of wine and the dessert. Okay. Roz, take as many bites as you need. Oh my gosh. I know. I actually watched all your volumes videos today. What? How did you do what? Oh my gosh, I know. So you must have been watching the Vlogmas. That's my favorite what do you call it, set of videos because it was a very emotional time for me. And thanks for watching that, Rhonda. I cannot wait to get to know you Monday. If you're popped on here, Rhonda is going to be on my live on Monday. 1 p.m. my time, 3 p.m. her time. I have an announcement. I have an announcement up so you can just go look at it. Okay, eat the donut. Eat the dang donut. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Vlogmas one. Thank you, because I think I mentioned it in the thing, like that was my favorite. They're easy to watch because they're not very long. And I get to do one of my favorite things in every one of those videos. I'm eating jelly and a piece of toast and having a good cup of coffee or tea. So maybe one day. But family is hard when you don't really have a choice. It is true. And you know what? It's also hard to talk about too, because us having channels, we don't know who's watching. And you don't want to say terrible things about people because it's not nice to speak terribly. You don't have to talk terribly about anyone. You just have to know that it's not healthy and you can choose to spend your time with other people. And also, someone told me recently, you meet people where they are. And not everyone is going to be where we think they should be, but we can meet them where they are and accept them for who they are. And again, that doesn't mean we have to hang out with them every day if it's not working. So, see, someone noticed my earrings, and it's M because she makes earrings. Because I just got these last night at the farmer's market, by the way. My friend Allison makes the earrings and she makes candles and all kinds of stuff. And I went to see Allison at the farmer's market, and she had, you know how I love glasses. So I had to buy these because I love glasses. I'm obsessed. Okay, you guys are talking amongst yourself. So I like that. I know. Good friends are hard to find too, but when you find them, it's a treasure. And you remember that song, you all of you who are here, remember this song? I'm not a good singer, but when we were little growing up, there was that song, and it goes, okay, forgive me because I'm not a singer. I like to dance, but I definitely don't like to sing. And the song goes, okay, make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. And I love that song because it is true. You have your old, good gold friends, but it's always good to make new friends that are silver, that eventually will become gold. Because what I like to say is we learn from others. And I feel like I can develop as a person sometimes even better because I get to know other people like you. And especially when you leave comments and you have channels, I get to know you and I get to grow and be a better human because I know you. And I love that. So I think you guys know the songs. That song is on We Sing Sillyville. I don't know what that is, but I do love that song because we used to, we used to sing that song, Make New Friends. So I like that song. Yeah. I think a lot of us here are kind of like, we have our childlike spirits, and a lot of us here are like-minded, and I love that. But we are coming upon almost 1 hour and a half, and that's going to give me some really good time to my goal. So thank you. But let me, before I sign off, see what's happening here. Did you really, Rhonda? Well, I think you should make that video because I want to know what you have to say about that song. Please make that video. I would love that. And you're saying that is a kid's movie about friendship. Probably a good movie. No, do not go. Laugh out loud. Oh my word. Yeah. See, here we go, Em. She hears me. I'm gonna go. I appreciate you all so much more than you know. So much more than you know. Thank you for those that have subbed to my channel. Thank you for those who are faithful and comment often. Thank you for those who let me get to know you because you have channels and you also engage with me in mine. I appreciate you all. I will see you next week. when I do my live with Rhonda on Monday, of course, I'll make a video. You know, I'll probably be filming Sunday at my grandma's, and I will probably have a lot to say about my emotions of that day. I will continue to share my vintage stuff because that's just for me, and I just have to do it. And also, I'll dig up that interview with my grandma Joy, because she is Joy, and I want you to meet her. And like I say, until next time, peace, love, and keep going. Don't give up.